Hi everyone, this is going to be my week 37 recap since I've been really bad and didn't update last week. Last week was really crazy. On Monday, December 13th, we had a doctor's appointment. My husband went in with me and my blood pressure was really high. It was in the upper 150s over 90s, and it's usually around 118 over 70. That's usually normal for me. So my doctor was concerned. She checked it like 3 different times throughout the appointment. And then she checked me and I was 1 or 2 centimeters dilated. So she had us come in with our hospital bags packed on Tuesday morning to the hospital to check it again. But when we got there, it was back down to normal. It was like 130 over 80 something, which is still a little high for me, but it's in the normal range, so they don't do anything for that. So that was fine. So I did not have to be induced then, and she wanted me to come back the next day to her office to have it checked, and that was on Wednesday. So Wednesday I went back and it was 163 over 88, so it was high then. And then I waited in the waiting room for a little while and she checked it again and it was 147 over 80 something. So it had gone down a little bit, so yeah, she didn't make any decisions to induce me then, but she checked me again and I was still the same amount dilated. And it was a really rough exam. And then the next day, she had us go in again to the hospital in the morning to get my blood pressure checked. And it was fine that day. And then later that day, I ended up losing my mucus plug. And I'm guessing it's because of the exam that she gave me. It was kind of rough. I don't know if she was trying to do that. But yeah, that's an exciting thing that happened. But then my blood pressure was fine. So then she set me up appointments with this new doctor that I went to this Monday. I'll talk about that in a minute. And since my doctor is now on vacation until January 10th, I'll be seeing him and going to the hospital for my CTG cardiotocogram. It's like where they listen to the baby's heartbeat for 15 minutes and it records on the sheet. Yeah, so it was a really crazy week. We didn't know from one day to next if the next day was going to be the day when we go in and I get induced and yeah, Munchkin is born. So it was really stressful, but now I guess my blood pressure is going back down, so that's good. I'm not sure what made it go up, but yeah. Had some more maternity pictures taken, which was really fun. We went to a castle and it was really snowy outside. We got a lot of great pictures. I cannot wait till the photographer emails me with the pictures so I can look at them, because he was showing them to us as we were going along, and they were really good, and oh, I can't wait to see them and print them out. Yeah, so that was fun, and then we did some shopping. I'll show you some of the things we got. We got a thermometer, like a room and bath thermometer. We wanted to get one that you could use just to measure the room temperature and also put in the bathtub. So we got this one. It's got a cute little elephant on it. And we got these. They're called sock-ons. And they're little elasticy, like spandexy material. You put these on over their socks and it keeps baby's socks on. And I thought these were really cool. And we also got some photography props because we're having Munchkin's newborn pictures done within about 10 days after she's born. So we wanted to get some props for her to lay on, and sit on. We got like a big green fuzzy pillow, and we got this really soft blanket and another white blanket. It's like a knit type thing. It's good to use like for backgrounds too. And some flowers. I love hydrangeas. They're so pretty. And then like a naughty rug with the big chunky things to lay on. And then a basket that we're gonna put her in. We'll probably put the fuzzy blanket in there and then she'll lay on top. And I'll be taking her pictures with her little headbands and flower clips, and I have a tutu for her to wear, so they're gonna turn out really cute. I can't wait. But other than that, I really have no idea when she is coming or anything like that. Today I've been having this is week 38, so maybe I shouldn't be talking about this, but today I've been having like some crampy feelings, and I thought I had a real contraction earlier because it started out as a Braxton Hicks contraction, but then it started hurting in my back a little bit, and I was like, ooh. So I sent my husband an instant message, and today is the one day that he took the bus to work instead of the car, so it would not be convenient for me to go into labor today, but he'll be home soon, so if anything does happen, then we can go to the hospital. But my appointment on Monday with a new doctor, it's a man, which I thought would freak me out, but it doesn't now. I'm at the end and I don't care. It went really well. He gave me a quick ultrasound, and he said my placenta was showing some calcification, which just means it's like mature and getting ready for labor. It's like nothing bad. If that happens early on, then it's bad. But since I'm 38 weeks, it's fine. So he said that was good, and her measurements, she's now 3.35 kilos, which is about 7 pounds, 6 ounces. So she's getting big. And based on her weight, she's measuring, that day I was 37 weeks, 6 days pregnant, but she was measuring based on her weight 38 weeks and 4 days pregnant, or 5 days pregnant. So she was measuring, no, 4 days. She was measuring 5 days ahead of schedule. So that's good. Maybe she'll come 5 days early, which would be December 31st, which would be great. What else? And oh, but her head was only measuring 36 weeks and something. So she has a small head, so that's good for me. Yeah, but those measurements, they don't really, her head was apparently like 9.2 centimeters across instead of 10, so hey, I'll take what I can get. But those things aren't always accurate, so maybe she'll have a big head. But it's setting my mind at ease for the time being. And my blood pressure was good then. It was 137/80 something. So yeah, still high for me, but normal. So they thought that was fine. And I had a CTG done, and her heart rate was good the entire time. But I had a couple contractions during the time I was monitored. I was like 15 or 20 minutes. I had 2 contractions during that time. But they were just Braxton Hicks contractions. They didn't hurt or anything, but the midwife pointed them out. She was like, oh, do you have any pain? And I was like, no, they're just, you know, Braxton Hicks contractions. They don't hurt or anything. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she wished me good luck with the delivery when I was leaving. So maybe, I don't know, maybe that means I'm getting close. I don't know. We would like it to be close because we're getting really impatient and we really want to see her. Okay, I think I'm going over time, so I'm gonna have to cut it off here, and I'll update after Christmas. I hope everyone has a great Christmas. I'll show you my belly really quick. Oh, and my belly button, this is 38 weeks in 1 day. My belly button is poking out even more. I don't even know how that's possible, but there it is. All right, bye everyone.